Okay, so today's video is about so we all know, for example, generators. Yeah, generators have a strategy to respond. Why does it happen in life sometimes? And I am myself like this, and I hear this from other people. Why does it happen that sometimes generators tell me, why am I feeling it like a projector? Why am I feeling that I have to be invited here? And why, I felt being recognized in certain situation. First of all, let me remind you that just because we have bodygraph, we have all the gates, we have all the channels, you should understand that everything that there is outlined in the body graph can actually at certain points be relatable to everyone. So even you don't have certain things defined, but through transits in certain situations you might pick up bits and pieces that aren't your regular parts. That's why there is always a discovery and in this particular situation, because it was a group of people, I felt my role as I have never felt it before. This is, by the way, why our body graphs look like puzzles sometimes, that if you put them together they create a picture. So us being in the presence of certain people and certain circumstances activate our design in such a way that we haven't even known ourselves before in this particular role. And we can feel even those gates that are not defined, those channels that are not defined at certain periods of time. So but particularly why, okay, let's look at one particular aspect here. So if you have a channel, you're a generator, and you have, for example, a channel that is not connected directly to your sacral, and is hanging somewhere behind, hanging somewhere above the sacral story. And so we can assume, and we can look at it, that there is a part of you that you feel as being a generator, and you simply acting in response, and it's a yes or no, or it's like aha moment, you're responding. And then you have another channel that is looking absolutely at some particular topic, discovering or learning or here to share about something. And you feel that that part of you is not active at certain times, and sometimes with the presence of certain people, like maybe at work, and not maybe at every work, but in the particular work situations, that part of you is becoming active and engaged and wanted and asked for. So there it is like this. If this is not a generated channel, if it is a projected channel, which means it's not a part of the system that goes to the sacral, we call them projected channels. And that projected channel, that part of you, needs to be invited, needs to be recognized, and cannot simply manifest itself when there are not correct circumstances, when people haven't asked for it. So that part of you will come out to play only when others need it and they have requested it. So in that particular moment you can feel being like a projector. You can be a guide, you can be a particular professional, you can explain. But then please never forget, you always go back to being a generator. So balancing your generator part, which means doing things that simply make you happy on a basic level, doing the things where you have a lot of your aha moments, so that your actual energy is circulating, so you keep getting your generated energy. Then the other parts of you, also your projected channels, which maybe your mind is activated, maybe the mind is connected to the throat, there are a lot of channels that can be projected, and they will come at play whenever the life requires. That's why also I feel like this is the life mechanics at work. We never know which part of us will be pulled out or invited, and it's always a discovery process.